We are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see few examples on how to calculate the amount and compound interest based on various criteria. Our first example is, I borrowed rupees 12,000 from Jamshed at 6% per annum, simple interest for 2 years. Had I borrowed this sum at 6% per annum, compound interest, what extra amount would I have to pay? Okay, solution. Let's see what is given first. So, the principal borrowed is rupees 12,000 for the rate of interest 6% per annum for 2 years for simple interest. Okay. Then, if the same amount is borrowed for compound interest, then what is the extra amount I have to pay? So, we have to calculate the amount using simple interest and also using compound interest, and we want to find the difference between both the amounts. First, we'll go with simple interest. Okay, we know that simple interest formula is P into R into N divided by 100. That is principal into rate of interest into number of years divided by 100. So, we know all the three things. So, we can directly substitute in the formula 12,000 into 6 into 2 divided by 100. So, if you simplify this, you will get 120 into 12. That is rupees 1,440. So, this is the interest paid by me in simple interest. So, rupees 1,440. So, now we want to find the same thing using compound interest. So, for compound interest, the same principal 12,000, same rate of interest 6% per annum, compounded annually, and the number of years is 2 years. So, now, the amount given by compound interest, compounded annually, we know the formula is amount equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 100 the whole power N. So, here also we know P, R and N. So, we can directly substitute here. So, that is 12,000 into 1 plus 6 divided by 100 the whole square. We can simplify the 6 by 100 as 3 by 50. And further, we can simplify it as 53 by 50 the whole square. And after simplification, we will get the amount as rupees 13,483.20. We know that compound interest, but we want to find the interest. So, this is amount. So, compound interest equal to amount minus principal. So, the amount is 13,483.20 minus the principal is 12,000. So, the difference in amount will be 1,483.20. This is the interest calculated using compound interest. Okay. So, now we want to find the difference in the interest. So, compound interest, it is greater. So, 1,483.20 minus simple interest is less 1,440. So, the difference in amount is rupees 43.20. So, hence I pays rupees 43.20 more in compound interest than in simple interest. Now, we will see the second example. Vasudevan invested rupees 60,000 at an interest rate of 12% per annum, compounded half yearly. What amount would he get after 6 months and after 1 year? So, what is given? Principal is 60,000 and rate of interest is 12% per annum, compounded half yearly, and the number of years here given is 6 months. Okay. So, we are going to calculate after 6 months and after 1 year. We are going to do it 2 times. So, after 6 months means 6 by 12 year. So, that is half year, because N we are substituting in the form of year. So, we want to convert it into year. So, then it is given compounded half yearly. So, we know that R equal to R by 2 and N equal to 2 into N. That is, when compounded half yearly, we have to convert the rate of interest and number of years like this. So, now R is given 12%. So, if you convert, you will get R 12 by 2, that is 6%. And N is 2 into N. So, 2 into half year is 1 year. Okay, so now we know that amount equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power N. So, now we can directly substitute all the values, principal, rate and number of year. That is 60,000 into 1 plus 6 divided by 100 the whole power 1. And if you simplify, you will get rupees 63,600. So, this is the amount. So, the amount for 6 months, that is half year, is 63,600. Next, we will calculate the amount after 1 year. Okay, so now here the principal is same 60,000. The rate of interest is 12% per annum, compounded half yearly, and the number of year we are going to calculate it for 1 year. Okay, so since compounded half yearly, we have to take the rate of interest as R divided by 2. So 12% divided by 2 is 6%. Okay, so and when compounded half yearly, now number of years will be 2 into n. So here we are going to calculate it for 1 year. So 2 into 1 year is 2 year. So now our principal is 60,000, rate of interest is 6% and number of years is 2 years. Now we will directly substitute in the amount formula. So the formula is A equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 100 the whole power n. P is 60,000 into 1 plus R is 6% divided by 100. Here the n is 2, so the whole power 2. If you simplify, you will get the amount as rupees 67,460. So this is the amount for 1 year. So if it is calculated for 6 months, then it will be 63,600. And amount for 1 year is 67,460. Let's see the next example. Arif took a loan of rupees 80,000 from a bank. If the rate of interest is 10% per annum, find the difference in amounts he would be paying after 1.5 years if the interest is compounded annually and if it is compounded half yearly. Okay, same as our previous example. Okay, so now let us see what is given. Principal is rupees 80,000. The rate of interest R is 10% per annum, compounded half yearly. Okay, the number of year is 1.5 years. So now amount we would get after 1 year is, so the principal is same. Okay, R is 10% and the number of years is 1.5 year. So first we will calculate for 1 year. Then we will calculate for that half year. So 1 year we are splitting it as 1 plus half year. So we know that amount equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. So P is 80,000 into 1 plus R is 10 divided by 100 the whole power 1. If you simplify, you will get the amount as rupees 88,000. So this is amount for 1 year. Now we will calculate the interest for 6 months. So after 1 year, this is the amount. Now, so at the end of the 1 year, this will become the principal to calculate the interest. So now the new principal is 88,000 and we want to calculate it for only 6 months. So that is 6 by 12 year, that is half year. Okay, now we will do it using simple interest formula. We know that simple interest is P into R into N divided by 100. So here the P is new principal. So 88,000 into 10 into half divided by 100. So this 10 is rate of interest and half is number of years. If you simplify, you will get the interest as 4,400. So now the total amount will be principal plus this interest for this 6 months. So 88,000 plus 4,400 is 92,400. So thus amount to be paid when compounded annually is 92,400. Now let's see how to calculate amount when it is compounded half yearly. So when it's compounded half yearly, we know that we should halve the rate of interest and we should double the number of years. So the same principal 80,000, the rate of interest should be half. So 10% divided by 2 is 5% and we have to double the year. So 1.5 year is given. So if you double it, you will get it as 3 years. Now we know that amount formula is A equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 100 the whole power n. So we can directly substitute P, R and N. So we will get 80,000 into 1 plus 5 divided by 100 the whole power 3. If you simplify that, you will get the amount as rupees 92,610. So now the difference in amount when compounded annually and compounded half yearly is 92,610 minus 92,400, that is rupees 210. So thus the difference in amount he would be paying after 1.5 years if the interest is compounded annually and compounded half yearly is rupees 210. Hope you have understood how to calculate the amount and interest based on various criteria. Thank you for watching the video.